Air Ultra Evaporative Air Cooler. I got it a week ago. I will review it after using for a week. This is a portable evaporative air cooler, under the brand name, Arctic Air. It is not efficient enough to cool an entire room. But when an individual uses it directly, it provides the required cooling. No matter how many air coolers are there, the advantage of this is, that it is small in size and can be carried out anywhere. Okay, now I am going to unbox it, and see how does it look, how does it work, is it quality product or not. Let's see that. Wow, it is very beautiful and elegant to look at. Its design is very good. This portable air cooler comes with a power cable and a user guide. Now, let's see what parts are there in this air cooler. An air vent like this has been given in front of the air cooler. It can be moved up and down to change the direction of the wind. There is nothing on both shore sides and bottom side. At the back side they have given this type of grill for air intake. And there is a port to connect the power cable in the upper part. In the back grill this type of structure has been given to carry the power cable safely. If you look at the top side of this air cooler, this part above is a tank that can be filled with water. This type of cover has been given on its mouth area. You can open this lid and pour water inside. Here in this area are the buttons to operate it. We will see how the buttons work when running it. Now let's prepare to use it. First, I connect the power cable to this air cooler. And route the power cable through this system in the grill to keep the power cable safe. Now, I connect it to electricity. This USB part can be directly connected to a laptop or a power bank. Or you can connect this through the adapter used to charge the phone. Now, I add some water to the tank. This area at the base of the cap is the mark for the maximum water level. So you have to make sure that the water does not go above that level. Now let's run this Arctic Air portable air cooler. Among the above buttons, this is the power button. It is on when pressed. Now the air is coming at maximum speed through this air vent. Now you can feel it clearly. You can adjust the air vent by moving this part. But there is a problem in adjusting this air vent. This part of the air vent is slightly broken. This air cooler was broken when I got it. I ordered this product from an online store, so it may have broken during the delivery. These plates are difficult to hold in place due to the lack of required closeness by this fracture. Now let's see how the buttons work. It is turned on when the power button is pressed. It is on at high speed when it is on. You can know what speed does it run with these indicator bulbs. Now, I press this button once again. Its speed is slightly reduced. I press once again. Now it has reached minimum speed. Now I press again. It's off. Press it again and turn it on. This button near the power button is given to control the color bulbs inside. There are bulbs inside that can alternately light up in 7 colors. When you turn on the power button, the color bulbs also turn on automatically and light up in different colors. When you press this button, the brightness of the bulbs decreases slightly. When pressed again, it turns off. Now press turn and turn it on. This is how these buttons work. Now, Let's see how the inside of this air cooler looks like. If you want to remove it, you can remove it only through this air vent at the front. They have given this type of structure in the lower part of this air vent. When you pull it, this part will come out. But it is broken at this point, so I can't pull it in this part. So I take it off like this. Okay, now let it be. Let's see what kind of structure is inside. At the end, there is a medium-sized cooling fan. Just before that, there is an evaporator to spray down the water from the upper tank. It is connected to the circuit. A barrier like this has been installed so that the water spilled from the evaporator does not fall on the fan. That's all inside. Now, if we look at this part, they have given this type of cartridge inside the air vent. This model can be removed separately. Many sponge-like structures have been given in it. Now let's see how this technology works. It is a very simple technique. The water spilling from the evaporator above comes forward with the air from the fan and moistens the sponges in the cartridge. The air coming out through the moistened sponge gives us some coolness. When we add normal water to the tank, we can expect a certain amount of coolness. There are some tricks to increase the coolness that comes out of it. Let's see what they are. 1. You can use cold water instead of normal water in the water tank. Or add some ice cubes to normal water. While doing this, you can expect coolness after a few minutes from turning on it. After switching on, normal air comes out, until the cool water we add moistens the sponges in the cartridge. Cool air can be expected after about 3 minutes. If you want cold air to come immediately after turning on, dip the cartridge in running water like this and keep it in the fridge for about half an hour. Then take it out and enjoy the coolness immediately. A special feature of this Arctic air cooler is that it is small in size and can be carried out anywhere. Also, you can expect slightly cooler air than a normal electric fan. Now, let's see about its advantages and disadvantages. Advantages. Being so small, it takes up little space. It can also be carried anywhere. As DC current is used, the cost of electricity is saved. You can expect slightly cooler air than an electric fan. It can be used continuously for a long time period. It is capable of extracting air up to a maximum distance of 2 meters from its location. Disadvantages. The material it is made of is found to be very weak. If you fall down once, you may not be able to use it again. It makes a slight noise when running. Although it gives cooler air than the fan, the air coming out from an electric fan covers a wide area. But it blows only to a certain area. One has to sit directly on it to get the benefit from it. To conclude, I bought this portable air cooler for $10 including shipping fee. Compared to that price, it is very good and useful for me. I think it would have been better if its body parts were made with better material. Finally, do not compare it with air conditioner. It is just a small air cooler. Thus a room cannot be completely cooled. But it becomes very useful when used by an individual.